I accidentally started the recording without hitting to record media and mic. It would have been a silent film. So I'm glad I read that after I started the recording and ended it before reading. That would have been a waste of an hour. Chapter 4, our new Nemesis. Oh, right, I'm cracked out right now. Energy drink and caffeine and shit, so excuse me for slurring and being joining racial slurs. I'm kidding. You found Tora in the middle of a fighting ring, facing down a truly strange beast. What in the tree house is that? It's a sephiroid. Wow, what? And Tora closes the distance with the beast and lunges at it clumsily. Stop moving so much. Is she drunk? Very drunk. More often than not these days. Wow. And Tora swings wildly at the monster, which evades her attack easily. She stumbles past it, yelping as it claws her. One massive paw holds her down as the beast's serpentine head swivels above, fangs glistening with venom. You turn to your friends. Is the mic on? Is my okay? It's on. Okay. Well, don't just stand there. I'm kind of drunk too. I had to double check this mic is turned on. You charge forward, vaulting easily into the pit with your companions close on your heels. Cries of protest rise from spectators. It's not fair. Where to place our bets? She can't get help now. Sure she can. We just gotta make it an even fight. A loud rattle sounds behind you as the woman behind the bar slams down a lever. More roars ring out, and a crowd cheers as two more identical beasts rush into the pit, one of them charging right for you. You plant your feet with a growl and stare down the smallest of the still far too large creatures, daring to engage. Come on, let's dance. It skids to a halt, almost tumbling head over feet, then it turns tail and flees with a hissing cry. And that's what I thought. Mao whips a dagger at one of the beasts, only for the blade to ricochet off his scaly hide. He looks sharply over at you. Why do I read better under influence? Hell, not even read better. Speak better. Apart from the slurring. What are we trying to do here again? Win the fight. And keep Tora from getting mauled. She draws up a shield of energy, barely deflecting a sephiroid. That's not fair, that's not a real word. That's not fair, that's not a real word. Barely deflecting is Sephiroth. Fucking Sephiroth. The one-winged angel, fuck you. Claws as it slashes at Tora's back. What was? Just trying to get yourself mauled in the process. You dart through the ring as you dodge the beast, barely escaping a bit of venomous spit by throwing yourself against the wall. You hear a sharp whisper behind you and turn to see a woman with a dark veil draped over her face. It's something that might help, but all if you promise me you'll win this match. That's definitely the plan. I'm sure, but I have good money riding on the outcome, and I hate to lose. She lifts her cloak and pulls out an intricately inlaid silver staff. This is the staff of Silver Lake. It was crafted by the Fae of old, from the heart of one of the trees. There is no other like it, and it's certainly more powerful than anything these beasts have ever seen. That staff is a legendary weapon, collected to get a leg up against these creatures, based on SSB. You'll also be able to replace your regular staff weapon with it, collect all the legendary weapons to enhance your fighting skills. But what happens if I don't have a staff? Because this is to replace my staff. But replacing it means I have a staff. that I know how to use. If I don't have one already, then I won't. Was to be able to use it? Because even from book 1, I had like the bow skill. So when the first legendary thing I got was the little gauntlet from Ch4, I couldn't use the fist because I didn't get the brawl skill, right? So if I don't have the skill weapon, if I don't have the skill that requires me having the staff originally, would I even be able to use the legendary staff since I didn't have a staff to begin with? Is that making sense? I think I'm not making sense. Like, with the bow, right? Because I already had a bow. It was the first thing I got. When it came to getting the legendary bow, I was able to then use the bow for the next scenes that required, like, to attack. I was able to use the legendary bow. But since I didn't have the brawl skill until like the end of the book, but I had the gauntlet, right? But I didn't have the brawl skill until the end of the book. I never got to use the gauntlet because I never learned the brawl skill. So that's what I'm saying. I don't have the staff already. So would I even be able to use this legendary staff since I don't have the skill with the original staff? It doesn't make any bit of sense because I don't know. I feel high. It makes sense to me, but I don't know if I'm explaining it well. I'm basically asking, won't this just be pointless? I feel like this just be useless. Because you're giving me a legendary staff, but I don't know how to use a staff because I haven't learned that skill. And that's why I couldn't ever, if never anything from the first book, I couldn't use the brawl skill at all, even though I had the legendary brawl weapon. I couldn't use it at all, so I never acquired the brawl skill. I don't have the skill you use with the staff. So can I use this legendary staff, or was this a waste of 25 diamonds? We're gonna find out. Maybe it changed with this book. In book 2, I don't know. Maybe it changed. But if it didn't, then that was a waste of 25 diamonds. It's like, do you want to staff to me, and I'll wow. Do you want to staff to me, and I'll absolutely win. The one tosses you the staff, and you feel its mystical power as soon as you close your fingers around it. Oh yes, I like this. I have like 95 questions. That's gonna get swindled down to 1. Where's the staff? Then the answer to that is no, not answer. The second question, which would be the answer to my question, is it because I didn't have a staff to begin with? Do you see what the fuck I mean right now? Do you see what I mean? Where would the staff originally go if I had got that instead of that the magic thing, the potions, the little satchel I'm carrying? Where did the staff go? Because the legendary weapon is replacing the staff, where the staff used to go, but there's no staff. So I'm very confused right now. You grip the ancient staff, feeling its power. Exactly. See, I'm not crazy. I'm feeling drunk right now, but I'm not crazy. Hell, I feel like I'm like even doing a lot more overthinking. now under the influence. Like I didn't have a staff to begin with because I chose the potion skill first. I didn't get the staff. So it was, if I had the staff originally, then the legendary staff, yeah, that one would replace what I had, and when it showed my character, you would have saw the staff probably to my back, like sticking up to my back. But it's not there because like, well, so basically what I'm hearing is I just wasted 25 fucking diamonds. Because now L1 is saying, it might help if I knew how to use this thing. Like, so now, this is a good reason to rant and complain right now. Because, like, I just spent 25 diamonds on something I can't use. Well, I hope he uses it. Because why even make it an option to pay for the damn staff if I didn't unlock the staff skill, the combat skill in which I use the staff? It should have been like, it shouldn't have let you pay for it because you didn't have it originally, so you don't get to have the legendary one. You don't get to skip. You need to skip it. I mean, I get it. I get to use it later, like with the ball skill. Since I had the gauntlet, I was able to, I would have been able to use the gauntlet, right? If I had learned the ball skill at any point in the earlier chapters. I just didn't. That was the last thing I got. But I still had it, and I still could have used it. So I'm just gonna have this staff until I level up again and choose this staff combat skill. So let's see how this is gonna fucking go. Before you can figure it out, one of the Sephiroths charges at you. I don't fucking know how to say that. You jump out of the way with a yelp, swinging wildly at the creature's legs. It crashes to the ground, nearly wrenching your staff from your hands. Clumsy, but we'll work on it. So you can use it. So you can use the staff. You're just bad at it. Okay, so we have to learn the skill. The specific combat skill with the staff to use this one better. I have every confidence that you will. You turn back toward the veiled woman. Thanks for... But she's gone. Where is she? Never mind. You spin back to the fight to see as Sephiroth. Sir Popard. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Charging toward a confused looking Tora, who stands blinking in the center of the ring. I thought there was just one of ya. How much did I drink? She stumbles backward, and you leap across the intervening space to plant yourself between her and the monster. Yeah, staff skill. Which, since I have the legendary staff, it would be nice to have had it, but no. I said, let's use potions. As the Sephiroth loops closer, you dig your heels into the ground and brace the staff of Silver Lake against the floor. What are you? The Sephiroth's head lashes forward to strike, but you angle your staff upward, jabbing end into the creature's gaping mouth. The creature squirms and hisses as you shove it back, his tongue pinned by the tip of your staff. Stay away from my friends. You can still use it, we're just not good at it. Okay. Across the small arena, Terrell lifts a hand, magic sparking at his fingertips. It's like giving a toddler a controller. they're not gonna be good at the game, but they can use the controller, just, you know, mashing the buttons. And that's us with the staff. We can use it, we're just not good at it. Across the small arena, Terrell lifts a hand, magic sparking at his fingertips. Sorry for the rant, but like, I had a good reason. 25 diamonds on something I can't even properly use. So, yeah, I'm gonna complain that is a waste right now until I get that skill. Which should be before the end of this chapter, hopefully. Terrell, now. I'm not ready. Do it. Mal flings the dagger with his usual deadly accuracy as it sinks into one of the beast's backs. It bursts into light-fueled flames. Mal, you're supposed to wait for me to give the signal. Suddenly, a hulking shape slams into you from behind, drawing you to the ground. You manage to roll over just in time to see the Sephiroth's fangs bearing down on you. I told you I gave up on calling this thing by its name. Stop calling it Sephiroth. You jerk to the side, its fangs sinking into the wooden floor beside you, but then one broad leopard's paw pins you to the ground. So now you want to call it a leopard instead of a seppa leopard? Nia, a little help? I've got you, Elrond. She digs around her pockets as the Sephiroth strikes at you again, venomous fangs speeding toward your face. Nia. Bad Sephiroth. The Sephiroth is bathed in blinding light as his head is pulled away from you by an unseen force. Nia charges forward, brandishing the drain stone. Take this. Open up, Sephiroth. She shoves the stone directly into the beast's mouth. It struggles to take a step, only to collapse to the floor, unconscious. Nice one. A yelp from behind you draws your attention back to Natora, who is bleeding from one arm and still attempting to swing her axe at the largest Sephiroth. Come on. Her words are slurred as she staggers drunkenly, clinging onto the railing of the ring to keep from falling. I have to get out of here. God damn it. Here, kitty kitty, snake thing. You wave your hands over your head to get the creature's attention, then run through the wall. It spins to follow you, jaws wide and fangs flared. You rush for the wall as fast as you can, waiting until the last moment before flinging yourself out of the way. The Sephiroth's fangs jam into the side of the wall and stick there. Miss me. There's just one left. Stay focused. I bit my tongue. I bit my tongue. Someone kiss it better. Thank you. And this one seems quite angry. Magic flares out from Nia's hands just as Mal dashes forward. He barely dodges out of the way of the streaking burst of light, which the Sephiroth easily avoids. Nia, watch where you're... Ah! The Sephiroth lunges forward and sinks his fangs into Mal's arm. No. Mal! Mal topples to the ground, eyes wide as he starts to shake. He rushes forward, hands glowing healing magic, and the Sephiroth locks his yellow eyes on you. Why? Yay! The potion thing comes in handy for once. Oh my god, I would've been better off with the fucking staff. Damn. Yes, I would get my choices, but at the time, I thought it would be cool to have a potion. Because at first I thought it was magic. Actually, no, wait, there was one specifically that said magic, so, I just like the idea of having potions. Shut up. Magic would have been better. Maybe not for this whole scene, but like, yeah, that potions be cool. Like, you just get the joke potions that people like, yeah. You pull a bottle from the pouch at your waist and toss it at the Sephiroth's feet. It explodes in a cloud of green gas. The beast blinks at you in confusion as it inhales the fumes. his body skidded into a halt before dropping like a stone. I thought I said like a snake. Stay down. Magic exploded behind you, and you turn to see Tyrell, light reed sword. Turn to see Tyrell, light reed sword in hand, standing over the final beast. Is that all of them? Yes. There was more trouble than I expected. Poor elf boy. Poor elf boy had to get his hands dirty. The color slowly returned to Mal's face. Leah looked breathless and drained her own way, but you're just glad to see everyone was alright. The crowd erupts into cheers around you, though you hear one or two weary groans from people who clearly bet against Centaura. Round bell for the adventurers. On me. Leah helps Centaura to her feet as all of you accept the back-pounding congratulations and free ale that's pressed upon you. Centaura seems irritated, but she takes the ale quickly enough. Well, I tell ya, knew I'd win. Leah leans into you, her voice low. I don't think this is the best place for her. I know. I'm on it. You gesture to the rest of the group, and all of you move toward the door, herding a drunken Tora ahead of you as you head outside. Come on, let's get you some water. You step forward to guide Tora toward the well. To your surprise, she pulls away, mumbling under her breath. You're not real. Can't be. What's that? You're not real. She shoves you away, hard, and you're barely able to catch yourself on the stone edge to avoid falling. Tora, what the hell is wrong with you? This is not Elrond. This is not Elrond. It's an imposter. You're being ridiculous. Zan didn't fool me, and neither will you. She glared at you, her eyes red-rimmed, but focused and sharp. Tora, it's me. No? Who are you, and why are you doing this? Why are you impersonating Elrond? I'm not. But that's all you managed to get out before she grabs one of her hand axes and lunges at you. Stop lying. Tora, no. Your heightened out senses, you're able to sense the speed and angle of the swing and step aside to avoid it. Stop! Leah's hand sparks with magic, and Tora draws up short, dropping her axe to clutch her head with a pained moan. What did you do? Cleanse the body of his disturbances. Oh, I hate it when you do that. Oh, right. Hangover. Sorry. Light flares between her palms again, and Tora's pained brow smooths. She retrieves her axe, straightens, and looks at you for a long, charged moment. I'm here, Tora. I swear. That's impossible. Look, you're not the only one who had a hard time believing it, but it's true. Then prove it. Tell me something only Elrond would know. I remember every moment we shared. Every laugh, every longing look. Every time your hand so much as grazed mine. For several heartbeats, she only stares at you. Then she sweeps you into a hard hug. I didn't think. But who cares what I thought? You're back. That's what matters. Oh. My ghetto way of screenshotting. What about you? What are you doing here? And why were you in that fighting pit? I thought it sounded like fun. Dress male, test your skills. Get mauled by a Separav. Hardly my kind of fun. Speaking of, lucky no one was seriously injured in a fight. What was that shiny new toy you got, Kit? Oh, the staff. The staff that I can't fucking use. You hold out the staff of Silver Lake for Mal to examine before looking to Tyrell. Why? Why are you looking at Tyrell? I guess we'll have to find out after this. You think of my complaining about not being able to use the fucking staff that I would, do combat and get staff, but like I want. Let me see, I don't care about fighting. Actually, hold on, what's on the cannabis? What is that thing? What is this? Chain. Stab. Oh. Yeah, I thought potion was magic. It's not magic. So I'm sad because I got it first because I thought it was fucking magic. But it's not, and I guess it wouldn't make sense since we can already do magic without the need of anything else. I want insight. Yeah. Get the combat thing. Shut the fuck up. You should get all combat before the fucking book ends, and then you're just useless. In like scenarios where you have to fight, like the one you just came out of, where you got a staff that you couldn't. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and play the game. You play how you want. I'm gonna play how I want, and judge myself on the way. I don't want to hear from you either. The stranger woman offered to me. She said the Fae made it. You quite sure she said the Fae? Positive. I would have asked about it, but the lady kind of vanished in thin air. She didn't give me a chance to thank her. I don't know about the Fae, but my professional opinion is that it looks very expensive, and it's good for hidden stuff. Mal hands the staff back, and you offer it to Tyrell. He studies it with wonder. Oh, Tyrell asks. We showed it to Mal, and then now we're showing it to... Okay. Imagine. The Fae. Seems like Elfboy needs a private moment or two. Where's that going? On the left? I'm tapping. I tapped like 3 fucking times. Move. Ah, cool. Ooh, shiny. I'm bored. Nia stares at the tavern, shaking her head in disbelief. Victoria, is this really where you've been all these months? Drinking and fighting and... Victoria flashes a little before... Oh, flushes. I can't read. I'm blind. I'm not blind. Wait. I'm drunk. Victoria flushes a little before answering gruffly. Yeah, so? You really have nothing to say to Mal and Nia after the way you left things? Forget it, Tyrell. All 3 hells here in... Forget it, Tyrell. All 3 hells in your in-between place will freeze over before she apologizes. Okay, can someone please tell me what the hell's happened here while I was gone? What were you all fighting about? Whether or not you were dead. What? Why'd you fight about that? Dora told us we tried everything, and it was time to give up. The rest of us disagreed. Dora stared at you, and then looks away, apprehensive. I can't believe you gave up on me. Ewan, I'm so sorry, but you don't know what it was like. A whole year without hearing from you, every lead coming to nothing. Something had to give. That didn't mean abandon our friend. Like you want to talk now. Okay, we don't have to turn this into another big thing. I'm here, I'm alive, and that's what matters. I was wrong, and I'm sorry, especially for the cruel things I said to you, Nia. Apology accepted. What did you say to her? What cruel things did you say to her? You can't even swear at her without it being a crime. What the fuck what you do? Dora. Everyone falls silent. No one's angry, not exactly, but heavy tension hangs in the air between you. You clear your throat, hoping to dispel it. Now that we finally have everyone together, I can explain what we're up against. Hang on a minute, kid. Like you said, we finally have everyone back together. Can't just dive right into the new quest. We haven't celebrated you being alive, well, and back in our mindset. So what do you suggest? There's a bathhouse in this village. What do you say we get some drinks and enjoy a soak? Use a moment to relax before everything goes to hell. That does sound nice. Especially for my aching muscles. I suppose the danger can wait another hour if he's already waited this long. See? Even a wet blanket's on board. We did a social quest to celebrate being together with all your friends again, and still a steamy moment with someone special. Ooh, I'm stuttering. Why is it showing him Toro instead of Tyrell? Don't I have more points with Tyrell at this point. Not her. I guess I did flirt with her. Whatever. After the last couple of days, I think we earned a break. Y'all buying our drinks. It's only fair since Nia stole the last few I had. I did you a favor. I strongly disagree. My stomach just growled. If you heard that, ignore it. After grabbing some drinks, we make our way to the bathhouse, which turns out to be just a small stone building with a pit full of hot water. It's so cozy. I mean small, but at least we have it to ourselves. Steam curls up invitingly from the pool, beckoning you closer. The water manages to look blissfully warm and refreshing all at once. Last one ends a Glopter egg. Do Glopters lay eggs? I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that question. Tora and Mal show their clothes eagerly. Terrell and Nia follow suit more slowly, setting their clothes aside in neat, folded piles. I don't know if that's hot. I'm not gonna get cannonball into hot water. You strip by the edge of the pool, laying clothes out in the corner, then slide quickly into the water. This is gonna be the first time we see all of them. Besides Tyrell. That's clothed. The heat instantly soothes your tired body, and you rest your head on the edge as your eyes slide shut. At least some of us are still dignified. We can't all be negative fun, elf boy. First time seeing Mal without a shirt. So you're all nestled in the water, nursing your ails, and reveling in the serene warmth all around you. Oh, Nia. I know it's a lot less grand, but I think I like this place even more than bathhouses in White Tower. Maybe it's the company, which I believe calls for a toast. You all few drinks as Mal clears his throat. Ch4, make it back to the land of the living. Literally. It's good to have you back with us. Wait, move the text box. I want to see. I already like what I'm seeing. Chest tattoos. Move the text box. Move the text box. It's good to be back. You hit your tankers together in agreement and drink. At the end of a delicate gulp, Nia quills a hiccup. Her face is flushed, whether from the beer or the water, it's hard to tell. You ever told you like to make everyone? A toast to friends. When I left home, I never thought I'd make so many wonderful friends on my journey, but here you all are. It can make you cry in front of Ventura, and we both know that's not allowed. We feel the same way about you, Armand. To your friends? Tentatively, she holds her tankard out to Nia, who hits it with hers. To friends. The deeper into your cups you get, the lighter the atmosphere turns, and soon you're all laughing. Wait. Start over. How'd you wind up covered in feathers? Can we not tell the story? Ventura Ma was searching for ancient scrolls in an abandoned elven crypt in Cragheart. Ventura stumbled into a trap. Anyone would have done it. No, I would never have set off a booby trap that doused us both with tar. Then it disturbed the Floria nest. Do Florias even like treasure? Oh yes, they're like big purple magpies. Not as bad as red bulldogs though. We won, didn't we? They came back looking like chickens. Ha ha ha. I hate this. What I want to know is, how'd you clean up the tar? Did you have to soak for a week? Yep. I was so puny. I come from seafaring stock. Do you know how long I had to be in the water before I started to shrivel? And the tar didn't come off. Cade finally turned up some sort of salve that took the tar off the hair and skin, but the clothes were lost cause. Sacrifice to the good fire. Sacrifice to the god of fire. I still miss that outfit. It looks so good in it. Nia shakes with laughter, barely able to breathe. Okay, priestess. Since we were telling birds and stories, why don't you tell everyone about the time you fell asleep while you were studying? No. And woke up with ink all over your face? She howls and hides her face. Couldn't you just wash it off? Everyone, it was light and beauty at Ch4 quality. Not even cleansing magic can remove that. I looked like a spotted puppy for 2 solid weeks until it finally faded. Taro passed her shoulder in commiseration. At least you didn't commit the gravest research sin of all. I mixed up 2 elven houses. You wait with bated breath for him to finish, but he stares expectantly at you. When does the funny part start? I'm trying not to laugh. It doesn't. Trust me, it was quite mortifying. Tor rolls her eyes and slaps the water in Taro's direction, splashing him. He gazed for a moment before magic closed around him and sends a crusade in her direction, dousing her from head to toe. She stands still and stoic through all of it, finally spitting out a small arc of water when the wave recedes. So, it is to be war then. She jumps out from the water and comes down on Tyrell's head, dragging him beneath the surface. He comes out spluttering. Dishonorable maneuver. Everyone use magic. Mal climbs up the edge of the pool and holds both arms aloof. Darn ball. He dives in, sending water everywhere. Nia shrieks with laughter, and you join her. You lock your eyes with Nia and put a finger to your lips. Then you dip below the surface, swimming silently toward Tyrell's back. You come up behind Tyrell and spring out of the water, lock him in a bear hug as you fall backward, pull him into the depths with you. What? You release him the minute you sink beneath the surface and start to swim away. He whirls around in the crystal clear water, searching for his attacker. When he finds you, he smirks and swims towards you. You stop him with a kiss. Oh. It's brief but electrifying, like one of his spells. Forgive me? I suppose. You smile back at him and pop out of the water again, this time tackling Tora into the water. She turns to grapple on you, making you slide off, laughing all the while. Nice try, Landrat. She gives you a half hug, half shove into the water. His voice cuts through the chaos. That's quite enough. You stare, half confounded at this new, confident and commanding version of your friend. Wow, you do work with kids, huh? Nia blushes. A quiet settles for a moment. Then, think fast, elf boy. Me or Tyrell? Oh, Tyrell. Mal just with Tankard into the water and dumps it on Tyrell. He responds in kind before Tora dunks both of them. Nia laughs as she turns to you. Fortunately, or unfortunately, Mal works with children as well. I'm an excellent influence. Nia picks up her own tankard to splash him, and soon the horseplay has begun all over again. You look between each of your friends, smiling to yourself. This would be a good time to sneak away for a moment, alone with one of them. Bitch. Come here, elf boy. Take advantage of the group's rowdy distraction by grabbing Tyrell and heading out the back to one of the docks. It's lovely tonight. As you can see on the edge, staring up at the starry night sky. Both of you seem to be searching for the right words, as I grab my Ch4, not the bomb, and drink. The more I drink, the more nauseous I get, so I think I'm about to finish that thing this not tomorrow, today, later today. Shit, can barely keep my eyes open. What are you thinking? That's odd when dreams come true. He turns to face you, his heart in his eyes. I knew you were alive for a while, but I didn't know if I'd ever see you again, and that changed me. Give me a moment. My eyes are starting to hurt. Stay open. And I can't get my head up, because I definitely shouldn't be drinking caffeine. But here I am. Where do we go from here? That depends. What do you want? You. Always you. No matter what. Then I think we'll take it from there. One step at a time. And this is my first step. sat up. How did I do that? I didn't even function right, but I sat up. I'm still leaning against my bed frame, but I sat up. I applaud myself for that. You draw him closer, tilting your head as his mouth meets yours. For a moment, it's a soft kiss, gentle. Then passion takes over, and the intensity of the caress makes your head swim. I want. You let yourself fall against him, twining your fingers in his long dark hair. He tastes the moonflowers, crisp cool air, and his sharpened steel. Not sure we taste different, but we feel different. But we just didn't remember how beautiful this could be. You'll pull back just enough to nestle yourself in the nape of his neck. And that's a nice first step. Yes, I thought so. It's getting late. You better round up the others and make camp. You collect your friends, get dressed, and head out toward the edge of the village. Together, the five of you set up camp, and you settle in to finally explain what you've been in full and unabridged detail. Tell us everything. Who's that woman who took you? What did she want? And how in the sunken house did she keep you prisoner for a year? Okay, well, her name is Valix. She's part of this Ash Empire that wants to conquer the Light Realm. By the time you explain Valix's plan, what happened in the year you were gone, and you escaped, it's late. You all settle into rest. Despite your exhaustion, you toss and turn in your bedroll, a sickly feeling of dread in your stomach that follows you into your dreams. I know we already know what happened to us when we were in the Shadow Realm, but I kind of forgot and kind of wish we got to hear more about the recap and not it just being told off screen. I kind of want the recap. Something's wrong. But what? Then you hear it. The telltale whisper of a gateway between the realms being torn open. Your own fear dragging you back to the waking world. A portal swirls open right in the middle of your camp. You watch in horror as Valak steps through it. A glaive in one hand, twisted, posting shadow magic in the other. There you are. You won't be getting away this time. Everyone, wake up. We're under attack. Chosen awake, you all clamber to your feet, snatch your weapons, and fall into formation. All the while, Valak simply watches, her eyes never leaving you. You're outnumbered. I know. Terrible odds. For you. Mal hurls his daggers, but Valak knocks the shimmering blades inside through a glaive, setting them spinning at Mtora. Mtora dives out of the way at the last second. Sneer steps forward, pure light shimmering between her hands. We'll let you take him. We won't let you take him. She hurls a burst of light magic at Valak, who meets it with just a shadow. You prepare for a cataclysm as they meet in midair. The moment the energies touch, they fizzle to nothing. Valak recovers quickly, swinging her glaive high as she lunges in your direction. Human to duck, because cowards. Orc to hurl a rock, and because we're an elf, all we can do is scramble behind a fucking tree because we're cowards. I thought humans would be the biggest coward. But no. Elf, you can't defend yourself. You can't duck as an elf. You can't duck under her fucking swing, and you're not strong enough to pick up a fucking rock and throw to her. As an elf, you just have to scramble away. Come on, I was doing well picking elf in book 1. Now book 2, it's like no. Like all the elven senses picking up, the elven spider senses tingling, that all that helped. And it's like, damn, it's not a lot of shit you can do if you're. I feel like it was orc in book 1. If you were an orc, there weren't that many options. There was even a lot of options for human in book 1, which was mostly to duck, dodge, hide. Sounds fine with being an elf. Are you fucking kidding me? The only species that can't, or only race, I guess, that can't do shit is elf. There's nothing the elves can do in a situation. Really? 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 I feel like a fucking coward. You scurry behind a nurse tree. Valix's glaive shatters the wood, sending pieces splintering all around you. I would've gotten XP. I would've gotten XP if I was a human or an orc right now. But no. Next time, that will be your head. Mentor, move. But Tyrell's an alpha, he's doing something. Why can't we do it? His hand glows crackling blue by fire. But Mentor blocks his shot at Valix. As she stalks toward her, hand axes at the ready. Rah. She lifts up Valix, only for a woman to fluidly slide out of the way, swinging herself around her glaive, planted in the dirt. I've got her. Wait. Miles slashes out with one of his daggers, but Valix merely pivots again, causing him to crash into Mentor. What are you doing? It's not like you're having better luck. Is this really the best you can do? Valix shakes her head with disdain, then comes after you again, jabbing a sharp end of her glaive right at your stomach. You know, these guys suck right now. They're fighting each other instead of you. I'll work with you instead. Not just because you're hot. Yay! You can get SP for a skill I have. You focus on your body and remember of your escape from Valix's prison, and suddenly there's like a piece of you is melting away. For a space of a breath, your body becomes translucent, just enough time for the glaive to pass harmlessly to your insubstantial flesh. You can't hit me, can you? You've got it, Elrond. I'm already. Magic flashes out from both of them, but the two beams of light crash together in a massive burst of energy before they can reach Volux, sending you sprawling. Oh, work together better. Ouch. You struggle to get up as Volux advances. I came along for the challenge. I would have thought a Realm Walker would have more capable companions. Me too. As I glare at them, she reaches down and grabs hold of your neck, choking you. She lifts you off your feet. Elrond, put him down. Your vision starts to swim as your friends spring into action, fighting for the first time as one. It's a team. Your team. Nia's magic clings to Mentor's axes, electricity arching off them with each swing, while Tyrell and Mal come at Valix from the other side with their own weapons. What? The reluctant assault takes Valix by surprise. She's forced to drop you. She steps back toward the forest. So be it. She almost seems to kill in on herself for a moment. Then a massive surge of shadow magic bursts forth, lifting all of you off your feet like paper dolls. You fly through the air and become all too solid. When you hit a tree, you crumble to the ground with a painful crunch. Disheartened and dizzy, you look around at your bruised, bleeding friends, all struggling to stand. There's no way we can defeat her. We should make a run for it. Useless. She won't catch up with us. And I'm not about to back down from a fight. Then make a stand. You stagger to your feet and stand beside your party as Valix approaches. Moonlight glints of a strange vial on her hip, filled with deep red liquid. Blood. My blood. Listen, we don't have to beat her. We just have to get rid of her. I need to get that vial. What's the plan? Tyrell and Nia, don't let up with the magic. Mentor and Mal, flank it with your physical attacks. Attack as a group. Got it? Don't sneak up on her. They nod, and you all break apart, finding Valix in a half circle. It's almost charming that you don't know when you're outmatched. I'll show you charming. Mentor lunges forward to attack, but Valix swats her aside. Light explodes from Nia's fingertips, and Valak matches it with a wave of eerily cold fire that Nia barely dodges in time. Valak lazily parries a hail of magical ice shards from Tyrell, then swats a Mao with dagger-like fingernails. Anytime I want, using everything Mao has taught you about stealth, you do your best to vanish into the shadows. Leave us in peace, or else. Else what? Some of you may have magic, but you're infants. You play with power as if you understand it. But you don't even know what you are. She doesn't even realize I've disappeared. Wait. How much SP did I get? I was not looking. 25? This is 25. I think. No, it was 25 when I'd just be at 50, not 51. Fuck, I don't know. Valak's eyes remain locked on Nia as you dart out from the shadows and start to vial of your blood from your hip. Time for you to go home. The vial pulses against your fingers as you lift it high and then fling it at the ground. The very air seems to crack wide open. The reality itself tears apart to reveal another portal. Chapter ends soon. Soon. Chapter ends soon. Valak spins, startled, her hand groping for a belt. When she sees the broken glass vial on the ground, she glares at you. I'm growing wary of your interference. Valak's flinged out a hand. Tendrils of deep black magic wrap around your friends, coiling like snakes. No. What's happening? Mal jerks as if pained, and Matora bends over with a groan. You search for any sign of exhaustion in Valak's eyes, but all you see is that cruel smile. It's like she was made to destroy you. You can drain their power, drain the life from them, one by one, while you watch. Damn it, I can't. Well, you can return with me and serve your purpose. It is your choice. Valak, go to hell. I'd rather die than help you. So be it. She twists her hand, and the cries of your friends make regret flash through you instantly. But then the screams become vengeful growls and roars as your friends exceed your fight. Every step pains them, but they push toward Valak anyway. You tell her, Elrond. I'm gonna stop drinking this. Right behind you. You remember the stone you got from your dream and the Watcher's boys about it? One nightmare coming up. You clutch the stone in your hand instead of the resultant blast of magic directly at Valak. Let's find out what you're scared of. At first, it seems as if she has shrugged off the nightmare as easily as she did your attacks. But then her arm flings out, warding off a creature many times her size. No, this can't be. No. Tears drench her voice as her fists clench, eyes staring unseeing to the woods beyond you. You harden your heart against any pity and give her a hard shove to the swirling portal. She stumbles backward into the shadow realm, and you focus all your energy on shutting it. Good riddance. That was close. Too close. She was uncommonly strong. Her magic, even her shadow core, didn't have that kind of power. She felt old, experienced. At least she's gone. She'll be back. The group turns toward you as one. You square your shoulders. And we're the only ones who can stop her. And does the chapter end right here? Or yeah, okay, bye.